What would you guys do if you had 1 week left to live?
I would book my tickets to Italy right now.
I think I would just continue being myself.
Like, let them know, like, the things that I haven't told them yet.
Get my face tatted up.
I'm a full-time missionary, just evangelize.
And I would love everyone in my life with my fullest potential.
Charity and those who need it. And then I would do heroin.
Why do you think people act like they live forever?
People want to have fun, but I feel like sometimes they do it in the wrong ways.
Do you think you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
No, not at all.
I think I do. Maybe not enough, but I think I do it quite a bit.
All right, so today we are here at the University of Alberta to ask people what they would do if they only had 1 week left to live. And there's some crazy answers that have popped up thus far. And that's something that we don't really think about. Like death, it happens to all of us. And it's something that a lot of people shy away from. But it does come to us at any time, at any moment. You never know what's going to happen. So, yeah, it's best to, think about it and to acknowledge that it is part of life and that you don't live forever. So, a lot of people do act like it, but it is in our best interest to seize the day, but also acknowledge that everything can be taken away from you. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What would you do if you had 2 weeks left to live?
I would book my tickets to Italy right now, go eat a bunch of food, and I would fly back and rob a bunch of banks.
Which banks?
Probably RBC, because that's my least favorite.
Why don't people acknowledge death?
I think that they're scared of death and they're scared to lose their loved ones and everything that belongs to them. So they try to live to the fullest, try to live to the fullest potential that they have so that they could get rid of that feeling of fear for death and also just get rid of the thought of death as well.
Do you think about death?
No, not really. But when it comes up, I'll just sometimes think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you tell your family members you love them enough or your loved ones?
Yeah, I think I do. I also show it in different ways as well, like by baking them stuff and just giving them a bunch of hugs and stuff.
Awesome. What would you do if you had 1 week left to live?
I'd probably go to Mexico, or not even Mexico, Hawaii. I'd go to Hawaii. I want to be by the beach. I want to learn surfing. Yeah, I do all the things that I haven't done yet.
Are you a big Lilo and Stitch fan?
I am. I love Lilo and Stitch. I love that movie so much. Yeah,
Which alien is your favorite?
Which alien is my favorite? I don't remember the name, but it's that green one with the one eye.
The green one with the one
The really skinny one.
Oh, that one, like the ants, the cross dresses.
Yeah. I love him. He's so funny.
Do you think you'll live forever?
No.
Why do people act like it then?
Because what's the point of being sad about death when it's gonna happen? Might as well live your life to the fullest. Yeah.
Do you tell your family members or your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
I think I do. Maybe not enough, but I think I do it quite a bit. I also I feel like I do it more through actions.
Okay.
And yeah.
In what forms?
I don't know. I'm a big gift giver, so the way I give gifts and I always try to be there for people I really care about emotionally too. So if they ever need to talk and stuff, and that's my form of also giving love and stuff. If I really care, I'm gonna be okay. That might be the dumbest answer ever.
No, it's not dumb at all. But what if you are scrunched for time? And a friend messages you and they need to talk to you. What do you do then?
I really try to make that time. I don't know. If I don't think anyone's that busy to not have a minute to talk to someone. So I definitely make the time, even if it's not on the spot. I'll definitely try to make the time for later on. But I think no one's that busy, bro. No one's that busy.
True. You always have time for your loved ones because at the end of it, what's this all for if not for the people we love?
True, yeah.
What would you do if you had 1 week left to live?
I think I'd find a way to spend all my money. I think I would just continue being myself. I think a lot of people, especially when you grow up and you're faced with bills and due dates and work and family stuff, it's kind of hard to stay true to yourself. And I think a lot of people forget to do that because of so many different reasons. But I feel like the way that I've conducted myself in my life, I've always done stuff that just makes sense for me and my personality. And that includes coming to university. And so, I would just continue being myself. I would probably take a few more risks. But I feel like I've always been prepared to die Like, I don't want to sound suicidal, but I really do feel like...
I respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know if it's going to happen to you, so you might as well make the best of it every single moment.
Yeah, like I think when you're sick or when you are getting older and when you have to start thinking about your health, that's when a lot of people become very intentional about what they eat, about how they spend their time, how much they work. But I feel like I've come to the conclusion at a young age that I should already be pretty mindful in general. And so I'm perfectly content with however much time I have left.
Why do you think people act like they live forever?
Those who might have a lot of privilege, I think people sometimes are born and they're raised with the assumption that a lot of things, a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money, a lot of opportunities will naturally just be provided to them. And I think for me, I don't really live that way because, I don't know, I understand that the world doesn't always have room for everyone and everything, and for people to just get everything they want. And so I just try to be like sparingly with my time. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
Yeah.
How?
I love writing love letters. Yeah, I write love letters to my friends and family all the time. So, yeah.
Yeah. You seem like you have your life together, man.
That's what a lot of people say, but I think I'm still figuring it out. I just like to have fun while I'm doing it.
If you had a week left to live, what would you do?
I would
Buy a jet ski.
Okay, she would buy a jet ski. I would like talk to all my family members, like let them know like the things that I haven't told them yet.
Okay, like what?
Things that they don't know about me yet. Like open up, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. And
Yeah, same.
but why don't you guys do it now?
She's secretive.
I am very secretive. I don't know if they want to... I don't know. That's a good question. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll live forever?
No, I don't think that's like forever is like a thing.
I don't think so either.
Then why do people act like it?
Maybe it's because like they have nothing to lose. Like they just keep going without like thinking of the consequences.
YOLO. You only live once.
Do you guys think you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
I think I do, but I think not enough. I do tell them that I love them, but just not enough.
Probably not. I should do it more often.
What would you guys do if you had 1 week left to live?
I was gonna say I would try a bunch of things that I've never tried before or have been too scared to or haven't been able to afford. Like, I would want to try at least one hard drug. I want to try ecstasy. I think that's what I would do. And then I think I would do something crazy like skydiving or bungee jumping, because it's always been something I've been really scared of. But if I'm about to die anyway, then there's really no fucking point of being scared. You know? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I swore. I don't know if I can swear.
Yeah. Yeah, you can swear. And
okay, good.
You can. Why don't people live like that every day? You know? Yeah, because we're all so scared. Yeah, and yeah. And then
if I had 1 week left to live, I think I would travel. I would take all of the money out of my bank account, all the money out of my savings account, and I would travel. I would go to the Louvre. I want to go to the Louvre, and I want to see all of the old art and paintings, and also maybe try some of the Paris drugs. And I want to go to the catacombs. That's what I would do. I would travel. I would get in as much. I would screw school. I'm going away. I'm gonna go to Australia. I'm gonna bounce around, and then I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna die happy. Hopefully, maybe I'll make the catacombs my last place so I can die in the catacombs.
I like that a lot.
I think I would sell everything that wouldn't be of like sentimental value to my family and give all the money I could to like charity and those who need it. And then I would do heroin.
He's a better person than me.
that's funny. And do you guys think you'll live forever?
I hope not. Nope.
Not in this body.
But why do you think people act like it?
I don't know. I think that people, especially, this is going to sound like I'm an old person, I think that everything is so, like, in the moment, especially with, like, there's no, I'm forgetting all the words now, I look really stupid. Everything is, like, immediate reward, so people are just kind of used to immediate reward. They act like they're immediate reward, you know?
Short-term gratification.
Yes, you know it so much better than I do. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. I think
They haven't experienced dying because they well, like if they did, then they wouldn't be alive. And because of that, they just assume that everything will stay the same because humans are prone to conservatism like that, conservative like actions, and like assuming, again, nothing changes. And so because they've had all the time in the world before, they think they always will.
Might as well. That's what I'm going to say. Well, for a lot of people, because it's kind of like, I feel like some people see, maybe they don't think they see it this way, but like Schrodinger's box. You don't know if you're going to die until you're dead, you know? So you might as well try and do everything every single day. Live in the moment.
Yeah, it's true. It's so hard to do that sometimes, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And do you think you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
Probably not. This is making me realize that I don't. But after this, I'll work on it.
Good.
I try my best to.
This is what it's designed to do.
Good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need to look around a little bit more after this. Tell my mommy I love her. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, yeah.
Yeah, I think I do. I always try and be as honest as I can just in case I die tomorrow. So that people know how much I really think, because, like, I hate regretting things. And I don't want the biggest regret of my life to be making somebody believe that I don't love them.
What would you guys do if you had 1 week left to live?
The first thing that came to my mind was to basically just stop what I was doing and just become a full-time missionary, just evangelize, just because I think, through my entire life, like, I want to be able to evangelize as much as possible. But if I knew I was going to have 1 week left, I just want to make that my entire life, So, yeah.
Well, what I would do is probably just drop whatever I'm doing here. I'm flying back home to see all my families and friends. And at the same time, like, I'd probably just like start whatever project that I was like always wanted to start, but I have never started. I started, just go all out because I have nothing left to lose, right?
You guys think you'll live forever?
Oh, well, not physically, but in spirit, yes.
I don't think we live forever. We only live once. So whatever's going on right now, we don't know how long you have left. Just live your life.
Why do people act like it?
Why do people act like we live forever?
Mm-hmm.
I think because we get too caught up in the moment. We don't see, I don't think, I think it's part of just getting too caught up in the moment. I'll leave it there. So.
Well, I think people would tend to get complacent. They would think, I have everything right now. But then they would think, I have all the time in the world. I could do whatever. Yeah. I could do this later. I could do that later. But, like, the clock is ticking. You don't know how much time you have left. So, again, I think it comes from complacency.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you tell your loved ones enough times how much they mean to you?
I don't. I really don't. I try to show it. And they obviously know that I do based on, my actions, but I don't think I say it like, hey, I really love you enough, honestly. So I want to do that more.
Good. Yeah, it's something to do today then, starting today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same with Jesse. I don't think I say it enough as well. But I think I do try to express it. But words do matter as well.
So what would you do if you had 1 week left to live?
If I had 1 week left to live, the first thing I'd do is probably blow all my money. But I think most importantly, if I was going to live for one more week, I'd get my face tatted up. So I think it'd be bare funny at like your funeral. Just have an open casket and all your buddies just look at you and just like, whoa, like what the heck? And then you just got like teardrops on your face or something hilarious like that. But on a more serious note, if I did have a week left to live, I don't know, probably just try and spend as much time with my family. Yeah, you're not really going to make that much of a difference in a week, so, just kind of let it happen. Yeah. Whatever philosophical elements are attached to that, just, I don't know, let them come, I guess.
And do you think you'll live forever?
Oh, no.
And why do you think people act like it?
I'm not speaking for everyone, but most of campus and, like, maybe majority of people I know in my life, they're maybe, like, a little consumed by religion, I'd say. Like, maybe they're indoctrinated that, like, life is eternal. Like, I know in, like, major, like, Christian and, like, other, like, foundational religious stuff, like, the most of it, like, thrives on, like, the eternity of life. And I think that, life is not eternal. Or, like, it won't go on for an eternity. Yeah. Okay, I'm rambling about nothing right now, but...
Are you're atheist?
I'd say I am, yes.
Do you think you tell your loved ones enough how much they mean to you?
No, not at all. Definitely.
Why is that?
Well, like, we have a really short time here on Earth, and I feel like I do often take that quite for granted. And it's what I mostly think about right before I go to bed is like, I should have spent the day to capitalize a little more with my loved ones.
Yeah. What would you do if you had a week left to live?
If I had a week left to live, I think I would spend it with the people I love most. I think that's all that matters at that point in time. There's nothing else more than the individuals you share your life with. So I think I would spend it with those I love most and focus on being present, because that's all I have.
What would you do with your loved ones?
I think it's less of what I would do with them. That doesn't matter as much. It's more the act of being with them. I think that the activity is unimportant in this context.
I love that response. And do you think you'll live forever?
No, of course not.
Then why do people act like it?
Whether people act like they're going to live forever or like they're going to die tomorrow, all that matters is how they're spending their present moment. I can die tomorrow and be satisfied with my life.
Yeah.
You can't put into perspective or kind of focus and ruminate on how long you're going to live.
Yeah. Do you think you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
I think so. I tell them quite a bit.
Yeah. How?
Through my actions, through my dialogue with them, actively telling them, and I think I make it known the care that I have for people around me.
This guy's the GOAT. Like, wow, you're family and friends. You guys seem like you're very close together, and you seem really present. Hey?
Thank you.
Yeah. What would you do if you had 1 week left to live?
I would go back home to Italy, and I would love everyone in my life with my fullest potential. I think a lot of the times, like, life gets in the way, and you can't, like, love everyone in your life, like, to the greatest extent. Like, you can't spend time with them. I think I would spend time with every single person I loved in, like, the same room together, and I would eat everything I wanted to eat, probably. Yeah.
Do you think you'll live forever?
I'm Catholic, so in my opinion, like, the eternity of heaven is forever. And I think in this life, like, you must do the best to, like, love everyone in your life and be kind, because in eternity, like, that's the grace that God gives you.
What do you think some people act like they live forever, though, in the sense where they focus, like, on the short-term things and forget the bigger picture?
That's a good question. I think people forget, like, the bigger theme of life. I think a lot of people forget that, like, love is the ultimate goal, and that, like, I know a lot of people don't believe in God, but a lot of people don't hold the same, like, values about, like, I think it all, like, boils down to love, and I think a lot of people, like, think that, I think you just forget. I don't know how to word this. Sorry, this is such a bad, but...
No, it makes sense. Like, some people get so caught up in, like, the minutiae of things that they forget that, oh, we're not going to be around forever, and maybe there is an afterlife. Maybe there's not. They don't think about it. They just push it past their heads.
You focus. I think people take, like, short-term, like, gain or short-term, like, happiness over, like, maybe the long-term. Yeah.
Long-term fulfillment.
Yes, long-term fulfillment is good.
Do you think you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
I think I do. I make it a point, ever since somebody in my life passed, every single time I say goodbye to someone, I tell them how much I love them, because I think you never know when the last time that you're going to see someone is. So I make it a point to tell everyone that I love them.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I try.
If you guys had 1 week left to live, what would you do?
I'd want to go to a concert.
What concert?
In Hyphen.
Yeah. But why there?
Because I like K-pop. So
Ooh, we got a K-pop fan here. And what else would you do?
Low-key, probably just, like, spend the most time with my family as well.
So concert and family.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
And you?
I think I would be traveling as well. I want to go to Paris and Tokyo. So I think that it would be important to, like, see my friends and make sure that, like, I get to do everything that I want to do. Like, if I want to write a book, I feel like I'd be writing a lot more in that last week, because that's, like, my passion.
Awesome. Yeah. And do you think you'll live forever?
No.
No, but we'll live a long time, hopefully.
Yeah. Why do you think people act like it?
Well, a lot of people are, like, scared of death, you know, that uncertainty. So,
yeah. People want to have fun, but I feel like sometimes they do it in the wrong ways, because, like, taking risks isn't really healthy for a person. There's, like, other ways that you can get happiness, like hanging out with your friends and family.
Do you tell your loved ones how much they mean to you enough?
Oh, yeah, every day. friends, family members, yeah, the people around me are very important to me. So I make sure they know.
You tell them just like, I love you every single moment you chance.
Even to Lisa, I tell her I love her like every single day. I'm like, she knows.
Oh, that's awesome. The love is palpable. It's in the air.
Yes.
And you?
My parents definitely, they always said I love you like every night, everything. So even though I'm getting older, it's still like I'm still open about saying I love you to like my friends and family.
And what do you think of like when people say, oh, you say love you too much, it loses its meaning? What do you think of that?
I don't think it loses its meaning. It just means you're a very like loving person and you just want to show that love to others. So, yeah.
Yeah, same. It doesn't lose its meaning because you know that person means it.
All right, so that's a wrap up. A lot of really, really phenomenal answers, really wholesome. It seems like a lot of people are reminded that they're not going to be here for a long time. We get so caught up in like the everyday stuff that we forget that, hey, it's about the connections and not tomorrow. Tomorrow's not a guarantee. So yeah, tell your family members you love them. You're not going to be around forever. So you might as well keep it long term and go with your values, go with your gut. Tell that person you love them. Ask that girl out. Live your very best. Seize the day. But yeah, as always, to everyone listening, there's a place for you in this chaotic world. Never lose hope, strengthen your faith, and keep it long term. Peace.